Hey guys, EBPMAN here. Now in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at a fantastic solution for those of you who are working from home or schooling from home. And if you're a creator, well, you're going to like this as well. This is the INNOCN 40-inch ultra-wide WQHD monitor. This is a monitor that has a great refresh rate also for those of you who are looking for gaming. So let's go ahead and check it out and see why you'd want to consider this as your next monitor. Now this monitor is going to give you a wide working area. We're talking about 3440 by 1440p at 144 Hertz, which is going to be great for gaming as well. Now it is DCI-P3 compliant for those of you who are looking to use this for, let's say, more of the creator side, right? 95% actually DCI-P3 compliant. It has a 500 nits IPS display, which is going to be bright enough for a lot of different areas. And I have it in a common area that is very well lit, and I have no problem whatsoever being able to see this. It does have AMD FreeSync, PIP support, which is picture-in-picture, which is really cool too. It also has a USB-C connection at 60 Hertz, 2 HDMI 2.0, 1 USB-C, 90-watt charging, right, that you're going to get out of this. And then also has the ability to have height and swivel adjustment as well as tilt. Let's take a closer look. Now this monitor is massive in size, but it has a lot of flexibility. In addition to going up and down, I just want to show you how much swivel this thing has. Check this out. Absolutely love how far it goes each way. Swivels left to right really nicely. And then it also swivels up and down. Has a lot of flexibility also as it's moving up and down. On the bottom right hand corner of the screen, you're going to see your controls, right? If you press the home button once, you're going to get a nice little legend. This one right here happens to be for your input, power off, and then you do have some speakers here embedded into the monitor, and it's pretty loud.
First impressions of the Vava Chroma. Now, a lot of you have been asking about the...
So pretty loud, right? So if you don't have speakers, you can definitely go ahead and go with just as a temporary solution. But I would highly recommend for anyone who really wants to enjoy a cinematic experience or gaming experience to purchase some additional speakers. Now, if we go over here, we'll go ahead and bring this menu up one more time. And once you press this a second time, it brings up a center actual menu. And this is going to allow you to really take and tailor a lot of what's going on in the monitor. Now at 40 inches, one of the things I would highlight or highly recommend is that you do install, especially if you're using this on a Windows machine, is to install Power Toys. And what Power Toys is going to do for you is this. So you'll notice that as I move this out of the way, if I press the Shift key on my keyboard, you'll notice that there's 3 zones. Each one of these zones has been defined to a specific size so that I can get the best experience, right? So all I have to do is just drop it in the area that I want to drop it, and then I have it, you know, in that specific area. So I really like the fact that using Power Toys, it really gives me the optimal use of the screen. Plus it shows a little bit of your background as well, which I think is pretty cool. Now the monitor does have several gaming settings that you can choose, and these gaming settings are predefined, I'd say, profiles that you can choose. So depending on the type of game that you're playing, you could go ahead and change it. I have adaptive sync off, but I do have response time on to fast. You can set your refresh rate, right? You can go ahead and also set your gaming. Now under professional settings, you do have some options as well. You can set up your RGB mode and Adobe mode, which is kind of like the color profile has been set up for that. Uniformity mode, and in the manual you'll see what each one of these represents. Modify the gamma, CT settings. You can see here the sharpness. I haven't really played with modifying any of these. Hue. There's just a lot of options that you can work with. Now the area that I'm most excited about is this one right here, and this is the picture-in-picture mode. And this gives you the ability to basically turn this monitor, which is really large, into 2 different monitors. So literally what you're going to have is one input, your HDMI 1, HDMI 2, maybe going into one or to the other, your USB-C, your display port, and it gives you, again, it really takes advantage of this large space or the large area that this screen will cover. Now in the PIP mode area, or the picture-in-picture mode, you can turn on PIP mode. You can turn on this one right here, which is Windows 11, a phone mode. So you literally can have, again, a variety of devices connected. Now there's also a lot of configuration options when it comes to picture-in-picture. You'll notice that I've enabled it, and you see this area that's open up right here. There isn't really an input here, but as soon as I plug something in, you're going to see it here. I can actually have the screen split in half as well. Now this is the cool part of the picture-in-picture mode. So what you're seeing here is the screen split in 2. I have, notice the mouse, as I try to make it go beyond this line right here, it's not able to because this is the actual PC. On this side right here, this is my phone, right? Here's my Samsung phone connected to it, and Dex is running on that screen. So I have it split on half. Now, this could be a PlayStation, it could be an Xbox, it could be another PC connected to one of the different ports, because all you have to do is once you set your picture-in-picture mode, you then select what is going to be the second screen input. And in this case, I chose the USB-C, which is what I have on the phone right here, and it gave me this split screen view.
So guys, that wraps up our review. See you in the next video.